Dude, there's no way they posted about me. I'm literally their #1 fan. All I've ever done is posted about them, positively. They're hating on me because I ignored all their red flags, the bullying their fans, the lying about being a CEO, the body shaming. I ignored all of it. Did they just not notice any of that? I can't believe this. You know what? I'm done. Unfortunately, the title is not clickbait. Aemilist has officially responded to me and I am shivering right now. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. They completely cooked me alive, guys. I think it might be time to quit my channel. I'm sure that Aemilist is aware that I'm just trying to get some of her fame, as she says that with literally anyone who talks about her. So, I'm sorry, Aemilist, but you're such a big celebrity. I just needed a little bit of your fame. I'm really sorry. This video somehow has a lot of stuff to go through. They posted about me about 4 times, which is fair. I posted about them many different times too. So, you know what? You do what it takes to respond, but we will criticize that response today because it needs it. And they also ended up blocking me for no reason, so we'll also get into that. Okay, there's a reason, but it wasn't really that good. And lastly, we're going to look at some TikTok videos of her because TikTok, let's just say, does not like her at all, and they've exposed her for so many different things on there. So there is a lot of stuff to get into, but let's start off with the response. But first, I want to remind you that you can have a positive impact on the internet, and that's by donating any amount to the injured Palestinian, link in description. You'll be helping his 2 daughters, have food and shelter. And overall, you can make a big impact. If you can't afford it, it's okay. Spread it to friends or family or post on social media. With that, let's get back into it. Quickly, let's give a summary of really what my video was on, so it really makes sense when we show the response. So I made 2 videos recently, and both of them were basically about the drama between Aemilist and Hyoga. They were 2 different friends that have been splitting recently over different issues. But I went over who really deserved the win in this situation, and it was clearly Hyoga because Aemilist body shamed Hyoga's girlfriend, and overall, Hyoga did a great job exposing her. He called her out for faking her husband's CEO position, which everyone already knew, but it's just like a close friend saying it makes it so much better. And he also called her out for other things, such as showing her very, very not appropriate content to minors and a bunch of other stuff. So overall, she's been exposed many different times. And then she would respond by saying he follows half-naked girls. Well, she was the one that said this in the first place, but then she doubled down on it. This is the reason he responded in the first place, is because out of nowhere, she decides to shame him, saying he's somehow cheating on his partner, yes, the one she body shamed, by following his friends who apparently don't dress well enough for Aemilist, who post literal soft corn to anyone who will pay money for it on Instagram. Oh yeah, and they posted whatever the heck this is. And they're pretty easy to make a video about because they have more controversies than Mr. Beast has subscribers. They just have a whole line of them. I've seen what's going around, honestly. We're too busy enjoying our holiday to sit through the full video. That was Aemilist's response to hearing about Hyoga's video. So overall, when it comes to criticism, she has 3 options. She'll either block you, if you're lucky, she'll sue you, or she'll blast you on her story. She never actually accepts the criticism. In fact, she doesn't even accept compliments. I don't know what she accepts at this point. Maybe just money for her spicy content. So I woke up this morning and I was like, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and I got a comment and it said, you should look on her story. And I was like, what did she say? And I checked it, and I realized she was talking about me, so I was like, might as well make a video about it. And they also ended up posting about me on their channel, which once again, when someone criticizes you, you can always respond. I don't care. They can post whatever they want to response to any allegation, any criticism. But the problem is that the response was absolute embarrassment. So as you all know, I titled my last video, Aemilist is losing everything, and then the breakup situation, because it's not confirmed, it's breakup situation. Most of my viewers would know it's not confirmed because my Clara Dow video says they broke up. Like, it's a statement versus the breakup situation. Just like how in Mr. Beast, there's a lot of allegations going around, people would say the scamming Mr. Beast situation because it wasn't confirmed, they were just talking about the allegation. So overall, I think most of us with half a brain can figure that one out, but unfortunately, these 2 did not figure it out because they responded because, of course, as usual, people started spamming their comment section saying they broke up, instead of watching my video, which they didn't break up because they never seemed to actually be in love. This is just a giant skit they're doing. They're playing characters. That's my theory, obviously, because once again, from the CEO husband to the cringy skits that are so badly acted out, to all of that, to the just relationship being lust and nothing else. It's very obviously staged and like it's always been. Maybe breakup wasn't the best word I could have used, but faked relationship, like it just feels very fake. And the boyfriend posted this, sorry, the husband, I keep forgetting. They broke up. guess we forgot to tell them we're still obsessed with each other at Aemilist Heart. So that was the first post. Definitely not the worst one they made, but it was the first one just addressing it, and it just makes no sense. So the husband dude posts about the breakup situation, but none of the other 50 allegations I talked about in the other videos. Why do you choose to respond to, like, the least bad one? Like, this one doesn't look bad upon you guys. And also, celebrities get these breakup allegations all the time and don't bother responding because they just know everyone will know it's not true. So the fact that they're even responding to this so quickly, I made the video in one day and they've already responded, tells me that they're actually, like, they're a bit insecure about their relationship, because when you quickly try to, like, oh guys, no, we actually do love each other, okay, we love each other, instead of actually responding to anything else, they prioritize this, kind of makes me feel even more secure on my point. We've been through hell, lies, and hate for a whole year. If it didn't break us, your made-up breakup story definitely won't. Why is the husband only replying to this specific point? Dude, your wife was just eaten alive in a drama between her and a different dude, and you weren't posting on your story even one time about it. You are all talk. Can you please respond to something that people actually truly care about, such as, let's think, you faking your entire CEO position, which has been proven like 15 different times. Why don't you respond to any of those points? Why do you respond to this one? Is it because you know deep down inside it's probably true that you literally do everything you do just for views? You don't do it for anything else? The following one person, the cringy giving her $50 every time she asked for it. Sorry, $50,000 anytime she asked for it. All of the most unrealistic relationship goals possible that you do, yeah, those are all fake. Those are all just for views. Wow, that's crazy. Also, my opinion, because these two have a tendency to sue for absolutely no reason over 5-year-olds hating on them. And by the way, guys, in case your lawyers are scrolling through here and you're desperately trying to find a reason to sue me, ever since the Ali Coca drama, I've understood a bit more about law, and you likely would not win a defamation case. Like, that's really, really hard to win, and you guys definitely aren't the rich people you pretend to be. I mean, you are making some money from, like, your YouTube shorts spamming, but if your CEO position isn't actually your position, you will owe a lot of money if that doesn't work out. I'm sure it's happened, but I don't think I've seen too many defamation cases succeed, especially over YouTube videos. Those are really, really hard to do. Like, those are hard to win and prove. So good luck with that. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, they decided to also post about it on their main channel, and if you notice and look closely, there's about almost 10,000 likes, but only 100 comments, and that is insanely low. And they're not just posting a photo. If they're just posting a photo, it makes sense, but they're posting something about a drama. They're posting a response to my video. So there's usually a lot of discussion, but there's only 100 comments, which is very, very weird. That's very strange. It's almost like they're deleting half of them and blocking half the people. But you know what? I don't like to think the worst of people, so I decided to give my full opinion on that and commented something. So here I commented, and I just wanted a response to them, because don't get me wrong, I've said it again and I'll said it before. If you want to turn off comments during a drama, or if you want to delete comments, that's you, that's your channel. But they made this post specifically in response to my videos on them, so I feel like it shouldn't be controversial for me to be able to put a respectful response in their comments, because once again, it's clearly directed towards me. So like, why can't I respond to it? So I figured they wouldn't like block me or get rid of my comment or anything like that, because they're not that bad, right? Why don't you guys just name who you're talking about? Also, how does a rich CEO have time to post about my random drama video 5 times? And got 50 likes in 2 hours, but I wasn't really buying it. There were only 2 replies. Yeah, that's not right. So I went on an alt account, and yep, they blocked my account. Dude, you made this post about my video. Why am I not allowed to comment? You know what? You guys do you. If you want to block someone, I guess that's your thing. They were known for that, and they do block people who hate on them, by the way. That is not a rumor anymore. It is confirmed that they block people who criticize them. That wasn't even that rude. Like, was that even that rude? Like, looking back, it wasn't even rude. I just said, why don't you name, like, you can name me. Like, you guys love to put people on blast anyway. Don't pretend like you're not going to this time. And second of all, how does this rich, wealthy CEO find a random video about your guys' breakup? Isn't he constantly worrying about, like, taxes and stuff around the company? Wouldn't it make more sense if the girl found it? But maybe that's just me. And it was posted on Aemilist channel, but her husband replies, replying to this while cuddling with you hits different. And she responds, my safe place, my home. Oh yeah, you guys showed us. I said you staged it by doing cringy things like only following each other and commenting things. And you guys showed me by commenting things and doing exactly what I said you do. Hot take, very hot. But if you have like a close relationship with someone, why would you need to comment this stuff under their posts publicly? Why not just message it or talk to them in person? Why do you need to make it public? It's almost like it's for publicity. Because I mean, I think I've heard of maybe one person I know from high school that did this with their girlfriend. They'd comment under their posts. But that was the only time, and the girl rarely replied. Maybe she liked it or something. But it doesn't feel like something you would do as a couple because, and second of all, once again, you wouldn't need to tell everyone. If there was people speculating you weren't as close as you were, if you actually truly, this is my opinion to the lawyers, this is my opinion, but if you truly love someone, you'd be like, yeah, who cares what they say? We love each other. Instead of being like, oh no, guys, we cuddled while we responded to this, guys. We cuddled, okay? We touched each other, okay? Okay? Look at us. You cannot make this stuff up. I said the relationship was kind of staged because there's just only lust, nothing else. Only like him touching her skirt under tables, all that stuff. There was no like personality. There's no personality. It's just me touch you, you give me money. And they responded by saying, oh, well, we touched each other. We cuddled. Wow, we made this post about you. It's like, that's what I said. That's the only thing you guys have. Like, you don't have anything else. It's just lust. Like, that's all. And I mean, you do you, but it just doesn't feel very authentic. And responding to me by doing the exact same thing just doesn't really make sense. But you know what? You do you. And there is no way these comments aren't bots. Like, they say the most random cringy stuff. I got a heart attack when I realized they're married. Why are you glazing some random couple on the internet? I just don't understand. Like, who are these people? They have to be bots. And I guess there are people in their Discord server. So I guess they have actual fans. But like, all they're doing is bragging about how much better they are than all of you. Even though what they have is, we've gone over, is not better than what you have. But still, like, that's all they do. So I had a heart attack once I read. Who cares, dude? I don't understand. Like, obviously they deleted all the criticism, which, once again, do whatever you want, but whatever. But, like, all the comments that are glazing them make zero sense, like, logically. Like, who is typing this out? Who sees this post and goes, I can't believe I wish I had you guys' relationship? It's just, like, those are all the comments. If you scroll through the comments, I think you might actually lose brain cells. Like, you will literally lose brain cells. There's going to be some study soon that's going to show when you scroll through their comment sections, you lose literal IQ levels because their comments are literal brain rot. It's just like the stereotype for YouTube Shorts comments. So it's just the weirdest thing. So when I commented my comment, I assumed to get tons of hate from our fans because whoever's commenting that probably is going to be mad at me. But instead, I got 2 replies before they quickly jumped to the block button that were like, yes, that's true, or laughing my butt off. So overall, that was surprising. And it's so funny to me when they comment stuff like support, especially because they were recently canceled and they're losing a drama right now. They'll reply something like, I love you too. Oh yeah, respond the same way you do in your server to people supporting you. Respond that way. Let's not fake it. I remember Ali Coca, and yes, I'm dragging this to this month. I'm dragging it a year. I remember he did that. He was an absolute jerk to everyone, and then all of a sudden, he just decided he wanted to be nice and put on like this fake personality, so he was responding to comments saying, they're like, I'm not supporting you anymore. And he was like, you do whatever you want, it's okay. And I was like, oh, now we're nice, buddy, okay. So this is like a weird thing people do when they're canceled. They act all nice all of a sudden. It's like, nope, you're still canceled, buddy, and you're still not nice. You're not fooling anyone. And another thing that makes this so much funnier is that they both own the Aemilist channel, but of course use the other one just so they can comment things and like make this romantic scene. It's just so funny because they both own the account. So why do you need to go on a different account to comment something? Like, why are you acting like you guys operate on 2 different accounts? You post literally, like, their Instagram stories, they post the same exact photos. Like, you guys operate on the same account, so stop acting like you're 2 different people. Same with, like, the money thing. That, like, the video where she asked him for $50,000 and he hands it to her in the car, that doesn't make any sense because you guys operate on the same salary, one YouTube channel. So you can't give money to someone when you both make the same content from the same channel. Like, that makes zero sense. Half of that $50,000 was already hers. It's just like, it's not logical. Like, that's why they're targeted towards like 10-year-olds, which once again is just weird because the content is not appropriate for 10-year-olds. But that's the only people that could fall for this, because if you spend 5 minutes thinking about it, it's not logical. It's like, what? This just doesn't make any sense. All this romantic stuff they do makes zero sense. Like the touching the skirt, all that stuff in real life would not work at all. It's something straight out of a romance book. It's like they read this romance book and was like, okay, we're going to act out this scene right now. And then we're going to put the stupid little TikTok caption at the top. They're going to all eat this up. Now, as I promised, let's explore some YouTube shorts, but mostly TikTok hate. And when I say hate, I mean criticism, because I didn't even know this, but they have some, like, loyal people that critique them on TikTok. They're consistent, and they find some stuff that even I have to admit I would not be able to find. Like, they're good at it. So let's look at some of these videos posted on TikTok. I can't play this because there's a very, very loud copyrighted music playing, but here's a TikTok with 14,000 likes making fun of their acting. So people have noticed on TikTok and called them out for their acting. This person is definitely blocked by them by now. That is for sure, and probably half the people that commented under this making fun of them. But as you can see, a lot of people are familiar with the fact that they aren't exactly talented in their pretend interviews and real moments. They're very obviously staged, and grass is green. Normally I wouldn't show this because it is shaming her for her nose size and calling her out for editing it, which I don't really care or agree with. Like, whatever, you can edit whatever you want. But the fact that she did body shame Teddy does make this TikTok have a right to be shown, because, like, you're not body shaming people while editing yourself, are you? And not only does she edit her waist now, there is speculation from this TikTok that she may edit her nose, which, once again, I don't really care. Like, it's not really my business. Neither is it anyone's. But just a note to yourself, if you have skeletons in your closet, then don't call out other people for theirs. Like, don't make fun of them for their body when you edit yours this much. And your boyfriend, like, both of them, and this is coming from someone I know who's never shown their face, but they always cover their faces a lot, and that is just, it's a little strange. I think it's to be mysterious. To be honest, but, like, if I spammed YouTube Shorts romantic things, like, you think you'd want to see my face, which it just depends on the genre you do, but they just never show their face, or if they do, the lighting's really weird, so it is a little weird. Maybe it's for privacy, who knows, probably none of our business, but overall it is just crazy that TikTok is onto them on different editing situations, and that one was a bit crazy, but yeah, just goes to show, do not make fun of other people for their bodies if you don't want to be made fun of for yours, because I don't believe in body shaming in any way, but, like, she kind of deserves this. She kind of deserves it on TikTok, because if you're going to go around doing something, maybe you deserve it too. Like, maybe you need a little taste of your own medicine so you can stop doing this to other people, because it's very, very harmful, especially because Aemilist's audience is way bigger than any of these people posting about her. Her audience is way bigger. In her comments, as she knew, caused people going to Teddy's comments and shaming her. So she needs to learn, like, the consequences of her actions, and she's not going to learn, clearly, unless it happens to her, and even then I don't think she'll ever learn, but at least we're seeing, like, at least she'll see how it feels, because it's not nice to shame someone for their face or for their size or whatever. So when she does that, it's nice to see her get a taste of her own medicine. I personally don't see anything wrong with any of the people. Like, I've seen photos of all of them. I know that they all edit, like, I know Aemilist edits. Even when I see her nose, like in that clip, I don't think it looks bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest, she edited it, so maybe she clearly thought it did, but I don't think it looks bad. I don't think Aemilist is ugly in any way. I mean, there's, like, 3 available photos of all of them, so who knows? Her husband, I don't think he's the ugliest, but, like, same with, like, every influencer I've talked about. I have no problems with their looks, but I'm just saying, these videos, like, you're gonna get them if you're doing the same thing. That's what happens. So, me personally, talking behind someone who's never showed their face, I obviously have no say on their faces. I have no problem with how they look, but these TikToks, I'm not going to say right away, are just awful because they are literally doing the same thing, if you get what I mean. So don't take it the wrong way as me saying they're ugly. I'm not. I'm saying that it's nice to see them get a taste of their own medicine, even though I personally don't even find either one of them that ugly.
We all know that TikToker called Aemilist, who has that CEO husband called Kim's, or some shit like that.
And their videos are so corny.
And the comments are even worse.
This video only has 800 likes, but I thought it was a valid one to bring up because I've seen so many videos and comments complaining about Aemilist comments, and why is there no hate? I saw a bunch of comments saying, why does she never get hate in her comments? It's because she probably has people moderating it. Probably, like, the Discord people that will clearly do anything for her because she literally says the meanest stuff to them. They're like, we love you, sweetie. So probably them. You can get people to moderate your comments, or maybe she's doing it herself because I don't know if they have employment. Either one of them, I think that might be their job. Bro did not body shame anyone, so this just seems kind of, like, mean and uncalled for. But I feel like I have a theory. I feel like the reason people are shaming them so much is because not only are they cringy, but they're so mysterious about it. You know, like, they always wear the masks. They're covering their faces all the time. Almost every photo of Aemilist, she's covering her face with a phone. Same with the husband, he's always turning away or something. I think people see that as them trying to be attractive when they aren't. I think that's how people interpret it because they rarely show their faces. So when they got the opportunity, they're going to make fun of them, if you know what I mean. That's my theory on why there's so many videos making fun of their looks. So maybe Aemilist was kind of projecting when she hated on Teddy because she's just tired of seeing these TikToks. And I agree, making fun of someone's jawline is definitely something. Not the best criticism, but I guess you reap what you sow. Karma's coming, I guess, for people that shame others for literally no reason, by the way. Like, there was no valid reason to shame her. But, like, she wasn't even involved in the drama. And Hyuga was the one involved, and she just went for Teddy. But, you do you. Anyway, let's see the next one. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. This is definitely a 14-year-old. Aemilist, my queen, I finally did it. This is someone defending her, and I'm definitely not reading that yap session. But if you want to pause the video, you definitely can. You do you. Now let's move on to the next piece of drama going around. It's from the same account that posted their story about my video, and I mean, I would have found out anyway, I guess, but I really do appreciate that account. They've dedicated their channel to critiquing Aemilist, and I respect that because there's definitely a lot of stuff to go for. So I mean, it's very cool. It's very cool that they do that. So this channel ended up making a video talking about how the CEO husband, who we all know is a CEO for sure, ended up faking a presentation, and they did a great job breaking it down. So this is what the channel said.
A fake conference meeting? Sure. So tell the company name. How about we start from there? Girl, seriously, why are you still so stubborn to portray him as a CEO? There's no banner, no sign on the back of the podium, just a microphone, and your husband is standing like he is giving a presentation in school.
Plus, what is he even reading? If you look closely, it looks like it could be a laptop. Yeah, I don't think it would be this dark, like all black, including his outfit. It's so obviously staged. Plus, yeah, exactly. Like, why wouldn't you just, his face is on the internet, so if you really want, like, why not say the company name? Why not say it? Because I could see if you continue to cover your guys' faces for, like, so you wouldn't lose your job or for reasons like that, for privacy, blah, 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 you don't want it connected. Makes sense, but they've shown their faces, so, like, what do you have to lose? Like, you're already connected. Like, you would have been fired by now if it was a real position if they wanted to. Like, you might as well say the name. The reason they haven't said the name, there's no banner, is because there is no CEO position. There's literally none. And he's never seen talking to someone else. Like the meeting too, where he like does the hand, the very appropriate totally for their kid audience. He does the hand signal to her and stuff. Like, there's never even one person in sight. It's just like, they don't even try. They don't even try anymore. Same with the acting. Like, they're not even trying because they know they can get away with it. It's just like, I guess you can blatantly lie on social media and get away with it now. I mean, maybe I'm just like too old for this or something, but like, since when are we allowed to just blatantly lie about everything and become famous and loved and stuff? Like, it makes no sense. I bet since we've seen his face, like, we would be able to attach him to some big-time CEO by now. Like, easily. It's just, like, there's no CEO. There's no face. And it makes sense. Like, they don't need to work. Like, he doesn't need to do this stressful job. I mean, he can easily just work for YouTube because they're spamming YouTube Shorts is working fine. They have millions of followers on each account. They're doing just fine. So they don't need this job anyway. And once again, it just makes it even funnier. Like, you're responding to some random drama video made a day ago, immediately responding multiple times when you're this rich, very, very busy CEO, constantly having to control your business, control how it's going up, how it's going down, deal with customers, deal with taxes, and you're telling me you found the time, not Aemilist. He posted on his account. It would make more sense if it was Aemilist if this was a real scenario. He found the time, he did, when he was scrolling through YouTube on his free time. Oh, I'm gonna watch this drama video. Oh, I'm gonna post about it 5 times. No, that makes zero sense. Like, dude, just make it a little less obvious that you're faking everything. I'm begging you, because at this point, it's just getting so embarrassing. Allegedly. Everything's allegedly. I feel like everything is staged on the internet. I'm gonna go on a quick rant session, and then we're gonna get back into it. Okay, I'm gonna pretend like half this video wasn't a rant. But seriously, everything is fake now, and it's just so annoying, especially on TikTok. I don't know why, and I've said this before in past videos, talking about the Brooke drama and other dramas, but, like, literally everything on TikTok is, like, all the stupid drama between influencers, breakups, cheating, it's all fake. I remember Natalie Reynolds, her boyfriend, his entire account now is just dedicated to filming her a few feet away, and then he'll pretend like it's some random stranger and be like, can you find who this girl is? And every single time the comment sections are eating it up. They're like, oh, that's Natalie, we hate her. And it's the same dude posting the same videos. Like, her crying outside of a toy store. Her crying inside of some coffee shop. It's the same thing, but people just fall for it. I just don't understand. Like, it's so blatantly staged, but no one cares. Same with that, oh, I hate him, Capri and Piper dude. I've talked about them before. They just blatantly staged this cheating thing, and everyone fell for it. The Bob House was in on it too. They were faking it. Oh my gosh, it just made me so mad. It's like, you people just eat up the fakest drama on earth. And to some extent, I'm sure a lot of people know it's fake, but they just want to go along with it because it's fun. How is it fun? It's just blatantly fake. I mean, how do you enjoy something that's so fake? It's like a fake staged reality show or something. Like, it's hard to enjoy something or even pay attention or be interested in it. It just makes me so mad when I see these creators. Because once I know they stage it, I hate them from now on. Like, I'll see them pop up, I'll be like, nope, I'm not watching you. I hate you if you stage stuff because it annoys me so much. Now that the rant's out of the way, let's get back into Aemilist's husband and who he truly is and why he just avoids certain drama, but then we'll talk about other things. And truly why the relationship is just so unauthentic. I know we've gone about it before in this video a few times, but we're really going to get into it now. I just cannot get over the fact that Aemilist's husband this entire time is just dead silent. Like, he hasn't said a word. All their TikToks and videos are of them, like, talking about how they couldn't live without each other, how they give everything for each other. Yet the moment they're in a drama, he's dead silent. He doesn't say anything. In fact, the only thing he does is remove some of his comments under her posts. Some of his comments talking about how beautiful she is and how he'll give everything for her. These two are, like, bad actors. Like, all they do is act on social media. They clearly don't actually love each other to the extent they try to portray, and it's so evident. It's just so obvious.
The view is so nice, but I'm scared of heights. Fun fact, I love Hello Kitty.
But I love yours.
What?
See, their entire relationship is just lust. And then she has the nerve to put on her story that he follows half-naked girls. But I love yours. I mean, is there anything else, even though it's obviously staged? Like, even if this was real, is there any more love than just lust? The relationship is literally just lust. Like, there's nothing else to it. I get money from him, he gets you know what. Like, there's not, like, anything else. There's no personality. That's what, it just feels so inauthentic. Like, they can put all these weird filters on to make it seem like it's this Wattpad magical anime moment, but at the end of the day, it's so inauthentic, and it's very obvious, and it's really cringy too. What I wish I knew, and some people are probably going to think I'm weird for this, I'm curious how awkward it is when they film this. I have a feeling it's so awkward, and there's absolutely no chemistry between them. Like, okay, say that better. She'll say something, oh, I love you, babe, and he'll be like, nope, that's not good. Say it again. Say it better. Sound more passionate this time. I have a feeling it is awkward, and there's no chemistry when they film this stuff. It's just like a normal, like, when you watch on those TikTok live streams, the companies showing, like, a movie being filmed behind the scenes, it's that awkward. Like, it's like the actors, they're just here to act. They came in, clocked in for their acting role, and then they leave, and then there's nothing.
Baby, this is so cute. Baby, this is so cute.
There is not one drop of emotion in this dude's voice. Baby, this is so cute. I mean, they're literally actors, but they're just not good at it. But on YouTube Shorts, the standards, as all of us know from now, are not, like, they're not high. No one is expecting anything. So when you post this, I guess it takes off because the competition is pretty weak. In fact, recently, it was really funny. I saw on TikTok, YouTube Shorts users are evolving quickly because they discover the shut your biatch up boy meme, and usually the whole joke is that they take 10 years to catch on to a meme, and by then it's already irrelevant, and then they drag it for like a year and they're really corny about it. So overall, YouTube Shorts definitely doesn't have the best reputation, but you know, they can dominate in the cringy couple compilation area.
How? And when did you set up all this?
I have my ways. Don't worry about it. So I got you these white roses and also your favorite chocolate truffle cake.
No way. I've been craving for those. And these roses are so beautiful.
This sounds like something kids would make in a movie when they're a kid. Like on the iMovie app or something, when they're trying to film a movie, thinking they're going to be like producers when they grow up. This is what they sound like. No way, I've been craving these. At least try to act like you guys can stand each other. It's like two siblings or something. Like, there's no chemistry. I'm not buying it. Okay, I'm not buying it. They should probably stick to shorts for a reason because their acting skills are literally awful. I think it should be proof enough, the fact that the husband just has said literally nothing, like dead silence. You would think if you would like die for someone, you can just tell that something is so fake about this relationship because Teddy and Hyoga have been standing up for each other since the beef began. They've been defending every single thing that Aemilist has said about each other. Hyuga was always there for Teddy, but there's been nothing from Aemilist's husband. There's been literally nothing, crickets, and that's just, it's very, very weird, because when you base your entire personality, she literally does, though. Your entire personality and your entire channel and everything you do off of having someone who loves you more than anything. In fact, you only follow them on Instagram just to show how much of a better couple you are than all the other couples in the world and how loyal you are and stuff, just to put out that, like, fake feeling. Then you would think he would post at least one thing about it or make one comment or something. No, the only thing he's done is deleted stuff. So that just feels very, very, that's proof, if anything, that the relationship is fake. And that does give a little more background on why Aemilist is blocking so much people. If your husband and you aren't actually, like, in love and it's kind of obvious, but you're scared that it'll become even more obvious and that'll wreck your entire image, that'll wreck your channel, you get less views, then I can see to an extent why she's so desperate to block people and try to silence criticism, because she knows it's true and she doesn't want it getting out. She wants to keep that salary she's getting, that very, very good salary from spamming all these shorts and pretending like she's living this dream life straight out of some romance novel. But, like, most of their content is just set jokes. YouTube is really picky. I'm not trying to, like, be a baby and whatever, but, like, I can't say, but, like, that's all it is, lust. Like, there's nothing more to their content than that. It's kind of annoying, because I feel like relationships like that, I obviously don't have experience because I'm not 25-year-old married to someone, but, like, do relationships where you only rely on that always last super, super long, or is it more of a combination of that with something else? Like, you like them for their personality and stuff. I just feel like that just doesn't lead to a good ending, but who knows? What am I saying? Maybe it does, but it's just like that's the only thing they ever post about. So it's just, that's another sign that, like, it's just clearly there isn't anything else to this relationship other than some quick ways to grab people's attention and make them think quickly that they're living this dream life. But once you put some thought into it, it just doesn't really make sense. Whenever they go to a restaurant, he's always reaching under her skirt, and it's always something awkward like that. And I feel like maybe I'm wrong. That's like such a movie-like thing. Like, if that happened in real life, it would be very awkward and uncomfortable. If you were eating and, like, your husband all of a sudden started reaching under your skirt, like, that would not be romantic. You'd probably be like, hey, can you just stop? I'm trying to eat. Sometimes if you think through when you're watching these shorts or you scroll past it or something, you're like, yeah, that in real life, I feel like that'd be a little bit awkward. That wouldn't be, plus the poor waiter, like, the waiter didn't ask to see that. Just keep it in private, please. We don't need to show the entire restaurant that we're this great couple. I've said it before and I'll say it again. They remind me so much of that middle school couple that everyone hated and everyone didn't want to be in a class with, because they would touch and stuff in front of everyone, and it's, at the worst possible times in the hallways, and it's like no one wants to see this. But you know what happened to that couple? They broke up in a week. So that's another reason why these type of things don't last. Doing this stuff in public it's just weird. And I know there's going to be smart people in my comments, people that have the best relationship ever, commenting things like, well, you're a little jealous, it's none of your business. Actually, when you post your relationship online, it all of a sudden does become other people's businesses. If I was talking about Aemilist's grandmother or something, yeah, if that's private, no. But they post this stuff publicly, they're allowed to be criticized like that, especially because they mainly have an audience of kids. We know that because Aemilist is constantly bullying them in her server, and they don't seem to care. They seem to continue to support her, and YouTube Shorts, unsurprisingly, consists of a lot of kids. So overall, when you post your relationship public and over-exaggerate and make everything so weird like this, you're gonna get judged, and that sucks, but you chose to post it. You chose to post all these little details. I'm not paparazzi going around filming these of them. They posted these publicly, and they can get criticized for it. So overall, before someone comments that, just know that. And her fans, honestly, her fan base is definitely shrinking, because compared to other videos, my likes are a lot higher. And usually when I talk about an influencer with a fairly large fan base or fairly large following, my dislikes are like 97% because there's a lot of them disliking it. For her, it's always like 99%. So her fan base is definitely dying, and that's a good thing, because it's really annoying to get reported a bunch of times and stuff just because someone personally feels like they have this weird connection to a influencer that doesn't know they exist. So it is nice there. So that's a good sign that her fan base and hopefully view count soon are decreasing, because man, it's just like, she's the definition of the influencer. Like James Charles, her, all those influencers that like pretend to have this dream lifestyle or like portray it, that don't, just annoy me so much because they sell this like fake idea to people, and it just annoys me so much. They literally get rich off of selling this fake idea that they know deep down inside, or they know for a fact and they won't present. They know that what they're doing is super inauthentic and fake, but as long as they can fake it, I guess they can make it. It annoys me a lot because it's so common now for people to pretend stuff and just blatantly lie on the internet because it's just so easy to get fame out of it. And Aemilist, like, even when she's dead wrong, she's cornered with all these facts, like her drama with Hyoga, she just blatantly lied. Oh, my server? What about that? And you can tell if she's gonna lie about something like that, do you really think her husband's a CEO? She knows lying has worked for her in the past, and it'll continue to work because her diehard 5-year-old fans in the Discord server defending her. Like, she literally just knows she can lie about anything, and that's so annoying. I feel like, and James Charles has been caught lying a million times, and nothing has happened to him because it's just like that way. It's like, oh, they lie. Well, they're funny, and I guess their videos are nice, so people are just gonna keep supporting them. It just annoys me. And when commentary channels I've seen in the past, and some of them, a lot of them are deserving of it, but usually when they make a mistake and they get called out, it can be career ruining for them because their audience, they rely heavily on and stuff. But when it's shorts YouTubers, their career is not ruined, or TikTokers, if they're funny and stuff enough and their content is decent enough, they're fine. Like, their views are fine. Even like Claire Dow. Oh, why you still talk? Shut up. She still gets decent views. Like, she gets millions of posts anyway. I mean, they're down, but they're still, like, she's gone down a lot, but she's still, like, if she was a commentary channel, she'd be done for. Like, it's insane. Like, I feel like if I made maybe one video that people started hating on me for on other commentary channels, my career would be done, at least for a while it would. Like, it's just like, for some odd reason, these new era of influencers can blatantly lie about everything and be canceled 15 different times, and they're fine. I don't know why this is. It's probably because fast form content, and they're still easily able to get people's attention, get views, and it doesn't matter if people love them, but it's just different than long-form creators, and that's something that annoys me, is they're allowed to do more than just make mistakes, whereas commentary channels, if they make one mistake, it seems like they're done. Their reputation's cooked, and they're likely gonna go down heavily in views, and their career is basically over. And don't get me wrong, lots of commentary channels have been fine. I think long-term, you can, like, get canceled, make a big mistake, get canceled, and if you make videos long enough and improve, continue to get better, you should be okay, but your reputation will never be quite okay, and you might never reach the level you were before. But I've just noticed that it's a lot different for the two, and it seems like it's just you're more successful long term if you do shorts. And maybe if they, like, admitted it was fake, which makes honestly no sense why they would do that, but it's just like they reply to comments all the time too for their videos, requesting them to do things, and the way that they act, like they just randomly walked up with a camera and asked, like, she'll ask her boyfriend a question, her husband a question, and she'll act like this is totally not like they didn't rehearse this before. It's just so cringy and annoying to me. Like, who is buying this? It's so fake, and it's annoying me so much. It's like, how do people buy this? All of their comments are always, you're both so pretty, do this, does he like you, this, blah, blah. It's all staged, you morons. Like, seriously, I'm sorry that I know you're all like teenagers and kids, but it's so obviously staged. How are you buying it? Just annoys me so much. So yeah, I just felt like going on a bit of a rant at the end there, but thank you for watching. I think that's it for this video. I don't feel like there's much more to say other than Aemilist, please, 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 please click the delete button on your channel because it is annoying me a lot. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe or like. Oh yeah, I just saw a short of her asking her husband in a not so staged video, what would happen if I love someone else? And he says, they'll be dead. What happens if you get in drama with someone else? Are you just, now you're silent? Like, the logic is so stupid. Anyway, that's enough yapping for today. I seriously need to stop yapping so much. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one, or else if you enjoyed the video, donate to the GoFundMe, and like or subscribe. I don't really care which one you do, but donate to the GoFundMe for sure. Thank you. See you in the next one. No, not quite. Okay. It's almost done. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, that should be good.